Good morning everybody and welcome to another vlog from Luxembourg. Today is a fun day and I have a lot of new activities, so I think it's also going to be interesting to film it. One of the first things is that actually we're going to do yoga for the first time in Luxembourg. I was doing yoga a long time ago, honestly, now even maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and I remember at one point I was kind of obsessed with doing yoga at home, but I never tried it professionally, and so today is the first time. And I was actually very excited when my friend suggested that we should try it, so she invited me to this yoga loft studios here in Luxembourg, and so we finally decided to do it today. So let's see, I'm not really in the shape because I haven't been to the gym in a while, and in general I'm not really a person who likes to work out a lot, but I feel yoga is a more elegant and nice way to work out. So I'm excited to see how it goes now, and maybe if I like it, of course, I will think about continuing it. Today's outfit, I will bring of course some other things to change into later. I will let you know how it goes. I want to finish a few necklaces, but that was definitely harder than I expected, and I think I really need to work on my arms more because I feel like I was struggling a lot. Recently, I got invited to a beauty and wellness event that's happening tonight here in Luxembourg, and I'm so excited to take you with me and explore it together. And apparently it's going to be around 15 other creators. Let's see how it goes, because this is the first event that I actually go all by myself and I don't know absolutely anyone. I mean, for the outfit, they said wear something casual, so I'm gonna show you right now what I wore. But before that, I also have to ship one package, and then I guess I'm gonna walk towards it. So this is my outfit. Honestly, nothing super extra, as you can see, just a bit of red, and the rest is very basic. So let's go now. Has a massage even where you are sitting. So the funny thing is that actually 2 of my friends came to this event and none of us even contacted each other to ask if someone is coming. So we were just like, oh, you are here as well. So it ended up being even more fun because at least we had each other, and of course I met some other people as well, but you know, it's always nicer when you know someone. And they really explained everything about the whole process, about teeth whitening, and we did some exercises, as you could see as well. A lot of people were in the dresses that I didn't wear because I thought it was going to be very, very casual, as they wrote in the email. So I ended up being very hot in these pants, but okay, in the end now it's a bit breezy and my tote bag is falling. And now let's go home to eat something because I'm very, very hungry. Well, I guess it's official. I started working yesterday, so let's go to work together. break. Let's go home. Well, here I am back home. Funny thing is the bag I just got in Venice, especially for this job, it's not really fit for the laptop I got, because in my mind I expected that I would get a bit smaller laptop than what it is, but okay, I like the bag. And okay, it's time to finally tell you what job I got and how I really got it. So as you already know, I moved to Luxembourg in January, and I think from February on I started casually looking for a job. Of course, first in architecture and interior design, because that's what I like more. I was mostly sending just like very casual applications, meaning that I go to studios' websites and then I find their email. I just send like a casual application. They don't really always have open positions, but you never know, maybe someone is still thinking of hiring someone, but they didn't post an ad or something. I was also registered through this agency that helps you find a job here in Luxembourg, so also they have their own platform. But then in the meantime, when I was searching also what other jobs there are on this platform, I actually noticed a lot of like video editors, or like they are searching for a YouTube video editor, content creator, I don't know, social media manager, things like that. So this is something that I could do even if I didn't study, I don't know what you study except marketing, because yeah, I guess the content creation thing is quite a new thing and there is no really studies behind it. But in general, I felt like, okay, I'm doing this already for 10 years for YouTube and like a bit less for Instagram and everything, not super professionally, but I know how to create the content. So I was also applying for some of those jobs. In the meantime, like, okay, if I can't find a job in the field I studied for, there has to be something else I know how to do. And of course, in the meantime of all of this, I'm still expanding Sapore and trying to work more on this jewelry brand that I have. So yeah, searching for a job was definitely a thing I was doing on the side. And then I also kind of had a few calls. I wouldn't even call them opportunities or anything, because there was no really a specific offer or something. Like there were some random offers, let's call them offers. One of them I even accepted and I did a few things, ended up not working because the person didn't contact me back. She didn't like offer to pay whatever I did, and already like it was a bad start. I would rather avoid drama than really go into like some conflict. I just ignored that as well. And in the meantime, I got a call actually from the office that I just got a job in, and they were asking me if I want to come for an interview. Anyways, like the job was content creator, and they are like a smaller agency. I mean, like less than 10 people, and also everybody's quite like around my age. It seemed like a nice atmosphere and everything as I went on a first interview, but then actually they rejected me, and then I was like, okay, never mind. Anyways, it's summer. I'm not really keen on working in the middle of summer. Anyways, I would prefer to have it off and enjoy holidays and everything. So I don't know how long it passed, but then they called me again. And I was already like a bit confused because I wasn't sure why are they actually calling, because like you already told me, no, we are not going to hire you. Of course, they already on the first interview knew everything, and I showed them my skills and everything. Like I had a mini test to do something. But then as it went on and on, I felt like, okay, maybe this time they will hire me. But I didn't want to also get my hopes up, because I also felt after the first interview I did well and I thought they would hire me, and then they didn't. I wasn't disappointed, I was just a bit confused. So when I went to the second interview, I really didn't want to be like, now it's going to happen. I think even like 10 days later, like some time passed, that it's not just one day. They actually told me like, yes, we would like to hire you if you are okay with that. And so officially I started working yesterday, but I wanted also to film like first day, but it was a bit like, I don't know, I was so tired because I just came back from Venice. I didn't really sleep well, and then I went to work. I got so many new information. I mean, of course, as any first day. And so now I'm officially a worker, let's say like that. If anyone is wondering what's happening with my architecture diploma, it's right there on the shelf behind the plants. And that's where it's going to stay for a little bit longer. Am I sad about it? I don't know. I wasn't really also keen on working for offices that I found in Luxembourg. Not really my style. And let's just say that I really like how Spanish people like interior design and how they approach it, and like it's just different. So these are type of the offices that I would like to work in, like in the future. And also I kind of wanted to do some kind of course for marketing for a bit now. I think this is also going to be a good opportunity for that, for me to just like learn new things in the field that I'm also interested in. And I'm also happy that I got to do something that is kind of my hobby. I can't give you really a feedback. I mean, the energy in the office is good, like everyone is young, as I said, and it's going fine, like it's the second day. I was supposed to start work actually last Thursday, but then the contract wasn't done, and so I decided to go to Venice instead, since I didn't start working. But yeah, I don't know if Venice vlog is going to come before this, probably after. Okay, then you're gonna watch that. That's it, and let's go make some dinner now. It's very good actually. I don't think I tried it before with yogurt, but now I wanted to put something refreshing, and the rest that I made I will bring tomorrow for lunch. So I'm curious, what is your favorite recipe to make that I can make for a couple of days? Because yesterday evening I made parmigiana, which is like a eggplant lasagna, let's call it like that. And so I ate it in the evening, and then tomorrow for lunch, and I think I still have for like the rest of the days. I feel like I'm out of this meal prepping for a very long time, and now I don't know what to cook anymore. So yes, let me know some of your recipes. So basically now from 9 to 6 I'm a content creator full-time, and from 6 to 12 everything else that I do in my free time, which also includes being a content creator for me. So yeah, I guess Sapore is now my only thing that I do without screen. Actually for Sapore also I need screen, because I need to be a content creator for Sapore as well, because you can't create anything anymore without publishing it online full time, managing everything. Well, at least I have an ice cream to enjoy while I work.